Hello and welcome to a very special shoutcast. My name is Zegas, and joining me, as always, is my good friend.
Hey, what's up? I'm Florian, and this is the first cast in the series of our new shoutcasting videos. Here on the Radiant side, we're going to have PB, twitch.tv/SnakeKing on Wisp, Dragon Blast, on the Nature's Prophet, Solace on Punch, Fogged and Enigma, and Aoi 2000 on Zeus.
And on the dark and sinister dire side, we got Wub on Chaos Knight, OG Tofo Mo2, on the Ancient Apparition, Radical on Rubik, Sunfire on Visage, and Milk playing that Windrunner.
Yeah, it appears that the Dire is going to be running a Chaos Knight Triland with Ancient Apparition Visage as the support here, as it looks like Cold Feet going to be going out onto Wisp as the Chaos Bow coming out, and the Grave Chill here. First Blood going the way of the Dire. Ancient Apparition going to be getting the last hit on that one. Great execution on that kill.
Yeah, that was absolutely fabulous. This is what we want to see when we see an aggressive tri-lane like this one. I mean, this is what they got to do to make sure that this tri-lane is successful. Because if they do not stay aggressive on all sorts of people that come up on this tri-lane, they're going to fail. You know, they've got to make sure that their supports are getting experience, and they're denying that top lane from getting experience.
In the middle lane, we're going to see a pretty standard matchup between Rubik and Punch. It's going to be very interesting to see if the laning phase is still going on when Rubik hits level 6, if he can turn around fights by stealing Punch's ultimate, or that Dismember, or possibly stealing that Black Hole from Enigma, which will be huge. At the bottom lane, we're going to see the matchup of Nature's Prophet versus Windrunner, as it looks like Windrunner is going to be chased out of the lane by these treants here.
Yeah, I mean, I think that this Windrunner's playing a beautiful suicide lane because, you know, he's giving that Enigma very, very difficult time because, you know, if you look at those wards, you know, he did block 3/5 of the jungle here, and he's going to take away so much farm from this Enigma. And honestly, I really think that the Radiant should get up on those wards because you know that if the Magical Bush is used, it's going to block 2 camps, so it'll be the easiest ward to counter. So I think that they should really do that so we could solidify some farm on that Enigma and get those pushes out because let's face it, that's the only chance that they're going to have to get a solid end game is to get those towers early and get the farm rolling on their team.
Yeah, absolutely. As Wisp's going to be roaming around, not able to do much in this game as he just gave away first blood at top to the tri-lane, but not able to find any possible ganks.
And if we look at the top lane, we see Solace with that haste. Unfortunately, he missed that hook and was not able to get some aggression going on in that top lane. And Aoi almost getting caught out by that Visage.
Yeah, we saw Furion trying to TP in there, but canceled it as he saw all 3 of those tri-lane members in the same area. If he would have TP'd in, it would have been complete suicide.
That it would have. Now, taking a quick look at the items here, we see that we're seeing very standard items coming out on everybody. Radical coming out with that quick bottle, so he will have that advantage in that mid solo lane because Solace is falling far behind. Solace only level 3, Rubik level 4, and Rubik has that bottle regen, so he's going to be giving that Pudge one hell of a time against that Fade Bolt.
Yeah, absolutely, as Solace is going to be getting his bottle delivered to him as well.
So we're seeing some good pulls here up in this top lane. We're seeing like a really nice double pull transition from that normal camp over to the hard camp. And this is something that I seldomly see people do in regular games. And this is something that regular players need to catch on to and make sure that they execute as support players.
Absolutely. You need to get these pulls off on support if you want to get any type of farm, because all the farm in the lane is, of course, going to that hard carry. And in this case, it's going to be Chaos Knight. As the Radiant, they need to end this game fairly soon. You know, as it goes to late game, they are going to be in a lot of trouble as they do not have a hard carry themselves. But it looks like they are going to be pushing this bottom tower. Here, Rubik going to be making his way over towards the bottom lane. But this tower is likely to go down as Enigma, Wisp, and Nature's Prophet pushing it with those treants and conversions.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about. They need to get in on those early pushers and get that gold funneling right through their team. because, you know, without that gold and getting that snowball farm on Furion, it's just not going to work out for them at the end of the game. I mean, they do have a little bit of end game in that Furion, but we all know that if Mr. Guy on the horsey with the wielding that sickle gets that same farm, he's going to be coming out on top because he's got more of him than there is of that tree guy, you know?
Absolutely. As Malefit's going to go out on Wunderer, but it looks like they won't be able to catch her out, as Tree Sprout won't be coming out from Nature's Prophet.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Taking a look at the last hits here, as Chaos Knight going to be 20 for 5. Not very much farm here, considering he's been free farming, as Pudge and Rubik both have more or less hits on him in that middle lane.
Yeah, if you look at very, very deep into enemy territory, this Pudge is trying to get that kill on that courier, and he is diving, trying to get that courier. And we see a TP coming in off on this Rubik, a big hook from Solace, but Box just lifts him back up, and he's trying to have none of that, and it looks like he's going to be falling, but a big fat deny. At the same time, Nature's Prophet takes a dive, and Dragon Blast gets blasted into oblivion.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure what Nature's Prophet was doing there. He TP'd in and realized that he wasn't going to get the courier. He ran away and then ran back in to tower range and died to the hand of the tower. I'm not sure exactly what he was trying to do there, but suicide for both of them.
Yeah, we see that Zeus picked up that soul ring, and he's trying to be a little bit aggressive. He gets caught out, but a big fat hook from Solace saves the day, but unfortunately, Visage does pick up the kill, and Owie 2000 goes down.
Yeah, that Soul Assumption at level 2, it's going to be doing a lot of damage once he gets charges up, as it deals about 300 damage, securing the kill on Owie.
You know, looking at this Chaos Knight, I see that he picked up a soul ring, and I gotta say, man, I'm not that big of a fan. Just because they are playing not too aggressive on this top lane so far, and I feel like soul ring is an item you pick up on Chaos Knight when things are rumbling and rolling. You know, you got people knocking down your front door trying to kill you and your family, and it just ain't happening in this game. I mean, I felt like he could have put that 800 gold towards something more beneficial for his end game, because if he delays it too much, we might see Furion come on in and just dominate the carry game.
I mean, there's no wrong decision here with him going with that Soul Ring, as you know, his mana pool is not very big because he is in fact a strength hero, and his spells do cost quite a bit of mana. As it looks like Cold Feet going to be going on an Owie, but he's going to get away from Ancient Apparition. But Nature's Prophet and Enigma able to get a kill on Windrunner at the bottom lane.
Yeah, that was definitely a good pickup for them. They want to get those kills. I mean, you can see right now, they're not doing too well in the killing department. I mean, they're just kind of outmatched right now. But I feel like that once they start the game rolling, and hopefully Solace with that punch can start making things happen. And speaking of that, he's popping that haste, and he's trying to go after that light blue. But Rubik, seeing that play coming in, and just moves on out, not letting Solace capitalize on that haste. And Solace does pick up an illusion rune as a result, also picking up a smoke. So we're going to be seeing some action very, very soon.
And Soul Ring up on Enigma now, as that item is just so crucial for Enigma, getting Malefice off and Demonic Conversion to push those towers. That mana regen is so good. Hook going to be missing from Pudge. I don't know what that was. Quite possibly the worst hook I've ever seen, as Ruby going to be able to steal that hook from him.
Man, I absolutely love it when I'm playing Rubik and against a Pudge, because I love being able to hook him back. I mean, that ability is just so much fun to play with, especially when you got, you know, the support abilities that you got in Rubik, being able to lift people and whatnot. And looking at that top lane, Enigma just barely escaping with the skin on his teeth just because of that Malefice, man.
Absolutely, such a strong ability. Owie almost getting caught out, but able to TP out. Taking a big risk by TPing to the same tower that his teammate did, which resulted in a 4-second TP, and he almost got caught by Chaos Knight, but was able to get away in the end.
Oh my god, big initiation on two sides all at once. Owie 2000 with that big fat ultimate punch, hitting it up with a hook, and we see two people just absolutely drop to the ground. They're bleeding out, and we're seeing a continuation here. Saul's getting a big fat hook on wub, and oh my god, Enigma's trying to go for the black hole, and he does black hole, but oh my god, Fate Bolt killing everything. Enigma going down, Punch going down, and they make an even trade, but they do pick up the tower, and that was absolutely awesome.
Absolutely. A great trade for them. They got the tower. They were able to pick up a few kills, only 2 kills going the way of the Dire team. Here, actually using a buyback from Enigma and Punch, and I believe Rubik brought back as well to get back into that fight.
Man, it looks like the Radiant is still trying to be aggressive. Solace up here with snaking, and it looks like they are actually trying to back on out. I would imagine that they're going to try to push this mid tower since Fog has set up those Edeolons to push up that tower, and it's a great choice because right now the Dire's a little bit scared. They're a little bit curious, and they are hopping down. Solace is going to be caught out. Big pickup here for their team. A hook coming out on that anti-apparition, but it just fails. He just dies in the process.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
A big pickup for that Dire team, as Punch can get pretty out of hand early game if he does get that farm. Chaos Knight missing a reality rift on that Wisp. If he would have caught him, it would have been a kill, as it looks like they are going to be trying to push this middle lane. Nature's Prophet pushing that tier 2 at the bottom. Actually, it looks like he's going to be falling back, probably TPing towards that middle lane. Actually, he's going to keep pushing.
Yeah, we're going to see Rubik come on right behind him. We'll see if he'll be able to do anything, because he does have that Dismember from that Pudge. So we might be seeing a little bit of a kill, and that Dismember does go out, but will it be enough? I don't think so. He might be able to get out, and he spell steals that teleport, and he gets that support from that Wisp TP with Solace, and it looks like Rubik is going to be eating some dirt.
Ate the dirt, that is, falling to the hands of Wisp. With that relocate, such a strong ability for this team.
Unfortunately, Solace just missing that hook right on that Chaos Knight. Had he had that, they would have had a prime opportunity to push that tier 2 middle tower. And I think they're going to try to go for it anyway.
He is not on the ball today with those hooks.
Yeah, it looks like they might be able to turtle this one out pretty well. But oh no, a big hook into a Zeus Ultimate seals the deal. And it looks like Wub is going to be following suit, but he might just get out alive. No, he goes down thanks to that Fury on TP. And Visage looks like he's going to be following suit. He does go down. Punch also goes with him. Dragon Blast trying to TP out, but does not make it. Oh my god, big shackle shot there from Melk.
Absolutely. 4 members of that Radiant team going to be falling to the hands of the Dire. Very sloppy placement of that Sprout from Nature's Prophet, allowing Windrunner to shackle him. If he were out of vision, he would have not been able to get that shackle off and falls to his imminent death.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, it looks like now they're trying to put some damage on this tier 1 mid tower, because, you know, they're far behind on those tower kills, man. They don't have any towers while the Radiant team has plenty. And another initiation on the Rubik, hitting that hook, and it looks like they're going to try to go for another kill. Windrunner popping up that Windrun, and looks like, oh no, Dragon Blast, big tree, and it looks like she is going to die. Getting a double kill on that Pudge, and they're just getting that map control. I mean, this is what this team needs to do to win. And dare I say, I think they're going to pull out this win if they keep on playing at this level.
Absolutely. Chaos Knight not getting the farm that he wants. 209 GPM, does not even have treads yet. Not looking very good for him at the moment.
Yeah, man, looking at that last hit department, Chaos Knight only sitting at 37, 38 creeps now in 14 minutes. This is absolutely not what we want to see here. He had that aggressive tri-lane. I think he should have been focusing more on hitting them creeps than trying to kill that poor defenseless god of Zeus. And another hook on that mid lane.
Absolutely. Big hooks here coming out for those initiations here, as that Shackle Shack would be hitting Pudge, but no follow-up. Enigma going to be getting caught out. falling to the hands of Windrunner. As Pudge going to be going down as well from the Dismember Stolen, as well as that Reality Rift. Wiz going to be going down as well. They just keep picking off the Radiant Heroes. Getting a little more farm for this Chaos Knight as he is able to pick up treads now.
And it looks like Milk is trying to go for the power shot onto Zeus, and he does pick it up. I mean, Windrunner is just so good. I mean, that power shot was so well aimed. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of that man.
Absolutely. Great execution from the Dire as it looks like they are going to try to chase down this Nature's Prophet. And he will get shackled along with Telekinesis here as he will be falling to the hands of Windrunner. As Rubik now picks up that Wrath of Nature level 2. Will give him a lot of lane control. Seeing as towers are very pushed. Tier 2 in the bottom lane and the middle lane are gone.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
As it looks like they are going to try to push this Tier 2 tower at top. Black Hole up for Enigma, but he is not with his team at the moment.
Yeah, it looks like Pudge throwing out that smoke, and it looks like they're trying to go for a little bit of aggression. Little do they know they are nowhere near the enemy team, and Snaking accidentally breaking that tether, going into enemy territory without his cohort Pudge, and we get a little bit of a pause, and that was quite literally 1 second. Quite literally. You don't see that very often. Thank the heavens Snaking was able to get back alive. I mean, that was really, really close to being a big disaster play.
Yeah, we saw Ultimate come out from Ancient Apparition. I'm not sure what that was all about. But that is on cooldown, and it looks like they will be able to get this Tier 2 tower at the top lane. TP coming in from Chaos Knight.
And it looks like Chaos Knight might be overextending a little bit. No, he draws it back on in with his horsey. And it looks like he's going to be riding another minute or so until he dies again.
Pudge getting shackled here. Reality Rift going out. Zeus ultimate. Pudge falling to the hands of Visage here. A big black hole coming out on Chaos Knight. Visage Familiars here. Not going to be able to get any stuns out. As Rubik steals a black hole. Going to be getting out on the Fogged. And Owie. Owie going down. Double kill here for Visage. Actually a triple kill. Wisp able to TP out. Not looking good for the Radiant. They have the towers, but they are not executing in these team fights. Great steal on that black hole from that Rubik. Able to get it on Enigma and Owie, but that catch on Pudge changed the team battle. They were able to take him out before he was able to use his ultimate, which was very good for them.
Yeah, whenever I see an Enigma in a game, I love to pick that Rubik because he pretty much can't stop you from stealing it because no matter what he does, he can't cast another ability during his ultimate, and that means that spell's gonna be mine. And you best believe I will be using that spell back right on them during that same team battle and turning that thing right round.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a turning point in that team battle.
Yeah, taking a quick glance at the GPM, we see that Furion and Enigma sitting at the top with 483, 403 respectively. And unfortunately for this Dire team, although they are ahead in kills, CK is sitting at 252 and Milk might be getting caught out, but Windrun might be able to save the day. It depends on this ultimate coming out from Solace, but will he be able to land it? No, it does not matter. Owie just calls lightning forth from the heavens and strikes down that Windrunner with his godly fury.
A lot of missed hooks here from Solace. Not very impressed with his play so far, but it does look like they are going to try to rack Seer as another missed hook, getting one of his own creeps, trying to go for that Ancient Apparition, not able to catch him out.
I mean, let's be honest here. I really think that hook was spot on. I mean, he was trying to save one of his own kin, man. But did that creep appreciate it? Hell no. It was one of those stubborn creeps that ran right back into battle and killed itself. Unbelievable.
We're going to see Mechanism on Enigma now. Ancient Apparition Ultimate making the Radiant fall back from this bottom lane as smoke goes out. They are looking to make something happen here. Pudge in a great position to get a hook off if they decide to push this lane. But it does not look like they will be pushing that lane. They will be turtling inside of their base. Actually, Windrunner pushing up, getting a hook on Windrunner here as the ultimate from Pudge. Not going to be executed very well there, but Dagon and that lightning bolt from Zeus going to do a lot of damage as Pudge able to secure that kill.
Alright, we see Pudge popping that haste. Had he hit that hook, that would have been magnificent because they do have Enigma ultimate up and they are ready to team battle. Right now would be one of the opportune moments to go ahead and try to go for that Rax push because right now they are facing down the barrel of just a 5v4. So this is exactly what they want to see. Chaos Knight has no farm whatsoever and this is the best position they're going to be all game, I'd bet to wager, to, you know, clean this game up right quick.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And I think they're doing a great job doing the split pushing. They're putting pressure on that mid tower. They're putting pressure on that top tier 2 tower. And, you know, they're stuck between a rock and a hard place because there's nowhere they could stand and be safe. And that, speaking of that, it looks like Snake King does get that ultimate off. And he does take out that Rubik. And that's what I'm talking about, man. That dead space between that tier 2 tower and that base tower. They can't stand there, man. They're going to get picked off. And the Radiant team knows that.
Absolutely. Such a great spot for a ward. Able to see that Rubik was indeed in that area. Relocate. Such a strong ability to be able to pick off those heroes that you want to pick off here as Wub going to be hooked by Solace. Popping that ultimate, but that will not save him as he goes down. Not looking great as the Radiant looking to push this Rax here with Chaos Knight and Rubik both down.
Yeah, and this Pudge is sitting on 6 urn charges, so he's going to be able to heal up his teammates from any kind of damage they're going to be taking here. And I think it would be a good time to bring in one of those base wards, so that way Pudge has a better opportunity to land those game-changing hooks.
Black Hole is up for Enigma if they decide to initiate. But the Dire does have the high ground advantage.
Yeah, that high ground advantage is just so hard to push against, especially with this kind of team setup. I mean, one misplay, one person getting caught out, and it could spell absolute disaster because everyone is relatively squishy, except for Solace, and even Solace himself playing that Pudge is relatively squishy because he only has 3 armor. We can't forget about how armor plays a huge role, especially this late in the game. He will probably get destroyed if he tries to push up. So they need to make sure that they initiate at the absolute best timing. And a big hook onto Sunfire, and this message is going down, no problem whatsoever. And a reality rip from Wub gets him down there. Will they be able to pick up this kill on Pudge? No, they don't. CK gets destroyed, and big fat Enigma ulti picking up 3 people. And it doesn't look like they're going to be able to pick off anyone else during that Enigma ultimate. But Owie looks like he's going to get power shotted right into the kisser. And he's going down.
Yeah, during that engagement, Furion was able to push this tower to 200 HP at the bottom lane. As they will be looking to push that in the near future. As Wisp going to be getting caught out here by the Visage Familiars. Oh, very nice tether onto that creep.
You know, I really like the Radiant's approach to this one. Because what they did right there was a classic, you know, distraction. You know, they used the team, all except Furion, for that tactical support. You know, they went in, they're trying to get it done. All the while, Furion's placing, you know, C4 on those towers and trying to take them down. Meanwhile, we see that Enigma getting picked off as well as Rubik. Unfortunate thing for the Radiant team, but they almost had a clean shot right there.
And the Dire just does not have an answer to this Furion, now farming close to 600 GPM, 566 at the moment for him. Mjolnir up, as well as an ultimate orb. This Hand of Midas just contributing so much to his farm.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about at the start of the game, man. you know, you get Furion rolling, and he's going to start to ball out of control, you know? Just like Storm Spirit's ultimate. He's just going to be ball lightning all over the place, and you can't stop that guy from farming. Man, taking a quick glance on the items, it looks like Fogged is able to pick up that Blink Dagger on Enigma, and we all know how effective Blink Dagger is on Enigma, and hopefully we will be seeing a big, fat, huge black hole that will just operate like a toilet and go on their entire freaking team.
Yeah, absolutely. I love the sound of a toilet after taking a dump. It just sounds so great. Relief coming out from both ends. As this middle tower going to be at 150 HP. Looks like it is going to fall from these treants. Actually, they're able to take him out here as Enigma going to get caught in the middle. Cold feet onto him as they are going to be able to take him out before they are able to use Black Hole. Wisp also getting caught out here. Stuck in the base. Hook onto a Chaos Knight Illusion double kill here for Chaos Knight. As Pudge going to get caught out with the Telekinesis. Chaos Bolt soon to follow with the Fade Bolt and the Power Shot, as well as the Familiar Stun coming out. Able to pick off that Pudge. And again, it comes to the discussion about them able to bring down these towers, but during the team battles you just get caught out. Not able to utilize that ultimate from Enigma, which is huge.
Yeah, we just seen, looking at this middle lane, they're oh so desperately trying to take out some towers. I mean, man, we're 26 minutes into the game. They've got no towers whatsoever outside of their base. All the while, Radiant team's just chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool. You know, shoot some b-ball outside of their base towers. You know, they've got everything.
Yeah, absolutely. 3-point shots coming all over. Relocate here up towards the top lane, looking to pick off Rubik. Telekinesis coming out, as well as Reality Rift from Chaos Knight.
But man, that ultimate just wearing off and getting on out of there. I think that was quite lucky of them, because they were about to get dunked on.
Pudge was just about dead, and that tether saved his life, relocating back into the base. As Furion has just approached 600 GPM, 3,500 gold. As Sheepstick going to be picked up, which is going to be a huge part of their success if they push this tower at the bottom. Exposed racks.
Man, look at that farm on Furion. I agree with you, man. It is a big deal that he just picked up that Sheepstick, especially when you look at Pink, man. He's got only a Django, man. He's trying to go for that armlet. He's desperately trying to farm it up, but they're just forced to turtle inside of their base, and that's just taking a huge toll on them.
Absolutely. This Nature's Prophet ultimate, just so crucial in keeping these lanes pushed. So much damage, as well as that teleportability. He's able to keep these lanes pushed.
Oh, a nice hook.
Catching Wub Wub out here. Force Staff coming out from who has a Force Staff? I have no idea.
Man, that was a close call, Snaking. Get him on out of there. He realized that it was a bad situation, and he tried to get him on out, but it looks like they're going to get initiated on anyway, but it looks like their team is coming up, and Ancient Apparition does go down. Fog gets out a big fat black hole, and it looks like they might be getting the double kill here, but no. Milk is able to get on out. Fog is trying to retreat, and they do pick up that Windrunner kill, and it looks like it was a clean... No, I take that back, man. Two people just instantly died. Furion buying back, realizing it's time to push, and he's trying desperately to support this Pudge, but they were able to make it happen.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
They were able to get that bottom tier 3 tower during that engagement as well, which means that there are exposed racks at the bottom lane, which they will be looking to push.
Yeah,
as
man.
we see Chaos Knight getting closer and closer to that armlet.
Dire's bottom barracks are under
Man,
attack.
just taking a quick look at the difference in gold earn chart, we could see this resembles a nice, This would be a good roller coaster to ride, you know what I mean? It just keeps going up, 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 and up, and up, and up, and up. I don't think it's ever going to come back down, so maybe it's not that good of a roller coaster on second thought. But, I mean, they're just north of 20,000 gold advantage. I mean, that's pretty freaking huge, man.
It's absolutely huge. Not sure what that hook was from Solace, but it got Wisp killed in the end as he's going to get caught out. Actually, tether onto Owie.
Man, that was one hell of a freaking tether.
Is on the ball. Windrunner looking to chase after that kill here. Rubik with that stolen hook. Able to hook Wisp, but it does not look like he will able to get a kill.
Man, looks like we got initiation here onto Fog. 4-second sun on Fog. AA trying to desperately take out Fog, but it looks like he is the one going to be doing the falling here, and unfortunately, they just barely die. Snake King realizing his ally is at low HP, so he TPs on back over to the base with that ultimate, and they are going to be going back in 2 seconds here.
Necronomicon picked up on Wisp.
You know, and as Radical said, at some point they did lose that melee Rex bottom. I don't know when that happened. I mean, shoot, man, I didn't see it. Did you?
No, I actually did not see that as I was paying attention to that Windrunner Wisp little entanglement there. This Furion just farming away up to 670 GPM at 3,350 gold on him at the moment.
Man, oh man, he's coming up on that 700 GPM mark. Man, that is absolutely farm, man. I mean, I think he was trained true to that hand of Midas. I mean, he's just touching everything and it's just turning into gold, man.
Absolutely, Rumpelstiltskin at its finest.
Alright, looks like Furion is TPing bottom. He's trying to do that sneaky sneak. Trying to be, you know, like 007. Trying to kill that thing without them noticing. And it looks like they are going to notice. He is going to be able to do this while there's an initiation up on that top lane. Fog getting out a big black hole, but interrupted. Right as he does it, Pudge does go down. Fog looks like he's going to be also going down. But no, another big save from Snake King. Unfortunately, it looks like Snake King is going to be able to save Fog. But he will die as a result. But no, the other team just going back bottom, trying to stop this Furion from pushing. And it looks like Wisp might be able to get out here alive.
As we see the stolen black hole going out here on Wisp and Pudge. Blink Dagger out of the way. Ancient Apparition going to be able to take out Nature's Prophet, who was pushing that bottom lane. As the middle rack's going to be pushed here as well. They will be taken out fairly soon. Telekinesis out on Punch. Hook onto Rubik here with the Dismember here, able to take him out. Just too much damage coming out from that Hook Dismember combination here with a 6 charge. Soul Ascension on Punch, going to be able to take him out fairly easily.
Man, they just lost the game. I mean, look at that. All 5 of them got team wiped, and now they're just pushing those exposed barracks side. And it looks like mid also tower fell, and they should be able to get mega creeps no problem.
Absolutely, this middle racks will fall, as well as these top racks. Chaos Knight and Windrunner will not be able to defend this by themselves.
Man, this is exactly what I was saying, man. They had to pull up that early game aggression with those towers. They had to do the pushes. They had to be able to play as a team and not give them those free kills, because had Chaos Knight had that farm and be able to run that game that he wanted to play, they would have had a very, very difficult time trying to win this game.
Absolutely. As I said before, that Fury and Ultimate just doing such a great job of keeping these lanes pushed. Chaos Knight not being able to farm, forced to turtle inside of his base for most of the game.
Man, I just want to take a little peek at that gold urn graph. Holy crap! We're just above 25,000, approaching 30,000 gold lead on that Radiant team. Man, that is a lot of money.
Dire's ancient is under attack.
It looks like they're trying to farm their well. They're just putting that insult to injury there, right there, and you know they're able to pick up 2 kills there. Unfortunately, Wisp does go down, and you know it's unfortunate. But it looks like this game is going to be ending soon. Once again, my name is Zegas. Joining me, as always, is Forion. And I hope you guys enjoyed this game. And don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.